picks of 20, but only up to about the 21. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
Throwing on second down. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That catch good for 5. It's third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter.
Tripping off. I ain't tripping off.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you.
I ain't tripping off him, man.
And he goes down once more. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I said I ain't tripping off it.
A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now a handoff looking right. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Kevin Coleman, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons have...
Damn, I missed that shit. That's going to hurt, too.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now here's Bryant to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. For the Chiefs, Charles, looking back to last year in summation, 12-4. First time as the #1 seed in the AFC since the mid-90s, 1995. And, yeah, there was a lot of disappointment, understandably so, after that loss to New England. But it's like we were talking about with Patrick Mahomes, a lot to be proud of.
He certainly is. And just think about your chief weapons coming back. Saw what I did there, didn't you?
Yeah, chief weapons.
Tyreek Hill will be back. Travis Kelce will be back. Of course, Mahomes is...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Room to run past midfield. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Almost unstoppable on the ground there, as that one is good for 39. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be second and goal. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A little antsy on the left side of the line.
Yeah, I think they got the guy in the end. I think they got the DN there on that one. And let's face it, he is so amped up, wanting to get a good get off on the snap. Jump too quickly.
The ball down at the 1 as they come up after the penalty on another second and goal. Now they try the right side here. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
On third down, that's Coleman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Falcons will add on to their lead. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, I have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Mahomes going to throw, escaping the pressure run. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Mahomes now on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
What's up, man?
Hey, we're gonna go in the party with the other.
First down, Mahomes.
Alright.
Flush to his right.
I'm going to invite you,
Yeah, do that.
Spectacular one-handed grab there. He got 29 yards that time.
Alright.
I'll wait for D.Kevin to do it right now.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll run it with Williams. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
Partner, it's decision time now. I know it's still just the second quarter, but you have an opportunity to either kick the field goal or go for it and try and score a big-time touchdown. This is why the head coaches get paid the big bucks.
And Butker able to put this one through. And they will indeed get on the
He said he in the game right now. He can't join the party.
Oh, Delvin?
Yeah.
This offense and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive,
We got to wait till you finish that
you
game.
gotta find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
So out come the Falcons now. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just in a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you gotta like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. The Georgia native, former Bulldog, Justin Houston, in on the stop.
Well, it didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of
no gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He had a great read there from his free safety position. And, Charles, you know with those guys, it's all about their eyes. They have to be laser focused.
Yeah, I had to fake my way through it when I was playing, but now I can see exactly what they're doing. And on that play, he obviously had no presence to feel like he's being pushed for a pass. And without that, that allowed him to get up to the line of scrimmage and hold him to no gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
He's to the 10. This is Watkins. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be
that's a touchdown.
the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It's definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
He's going to get it running right. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute mark.
Kevin said, Delvin said that we can't join the party at the end of the
We're
game.
back to Atlanta right after this timeout.
Duh.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And the kick by Butker is good. And they will cut the lead back down to a touchdown now at 13-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, Ryan. And that one was nearly picked.
Come on, D.
Accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Looks like Ryan's going to stay out there. Indeed, they're going to try for this on 4th down.
Gun. Right. 11. Left. Hey, Tuesday.
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. Sanu with a grab over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Coleman now, and he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Here's Coleman. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
On 3rd down, it's Coleman. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Two 1st downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. On 1st down, Ryan. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes. It's complete to Chris Conley. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Mahomes now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down. Now on 1st down, he's going to sneak it. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This to equal Matt Prater's record. It's a 64-yard attempt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters. We now proceed to the start of the second half. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here now come the Falcons. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Ryan on 1st down. Buying time to his left. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Back to the ground, this time with Freeman. And he's going to go backward. They get him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. And that is going to be incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, there. That only helps the other team. But I look at it as maybe it's a double shot of confidence. Confident the kicker could make it. And even if he missed, confident in their defense that they can hold him.
And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse. And I believe he'll win.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Charkandrick West, 35 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And the drive starts with a handoff to Coleman. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he was looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
11.
On 2nd down, here's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A good pickup there at 22. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Steps away to his left. And he rifles one incomplete. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. 3rd down here.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete.
12. Hey, South. Gun. Hey, white. 39.
On 3rd down, Ryan. Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And he will find Ridley.
You man, the man.
Unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
You man, the man.
Those guys unable to come through there on 4th down.
Doing the best comeback,
the Chiefs
right?
defense comes up
You like
with a
that
stop.
comeback?
I I ain't really focused on this game, bro. I've been playing since 8 o'clock this morning.
Dang.
I don't care about this game.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few.
Let's go, man. Let's go, bro.
The Chiefs on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes.
Come on, man. Let's go, bro.
Get it out to midfield. Let's
go.
Right at midfield.
We gotta
at the
get
50.
this.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Mahomes now on first down. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
My boy talking like that, Tyreek.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Butker now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
No, come on. So, man.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Get loose, nigga.
Let's give credit where credit is due.
Good kick. Good kick with him.
Great vision all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far.
That's great.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Looking right side, that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They got 29 yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. Going for the deep ball. And he'll take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Chris Conley,
who is bottom boy?
And the Chiefs have broken our tie as
Bottom boy CJ.
Oh no. He in that he in the Facebook group.
I don't know. He just sent me a request to play. I don't know who it is.
extra point.
But this is my last game, though, bro. I'm about to take my old lady to eat out.
Butker now to kick this one away.
Where you daddy at? He at work?
Nah, he went to the store.
All right.
Spinning away. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. He's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down, Freeman. First down and more. And cuts out right side. Devontae Freeman. They're not going to get him. And finally taken down at the 15. A big run there by Freeman. 56 yards on the ground. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll give it to him up the middle. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
On 3rd down. That's
He's right in.
Take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are in the 3rd quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Now Mahomes. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Beasley in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Back to throw. Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had. Because
man, I knew you lying, man.
A few more quality ones like that could finish things off for them.
Put the heat on. I mean, yeah. Come on, walk that way. Walk the other way. This is my last one. I'm hungry, son.
That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
Man, you can go back, bro. For real.
Go back left.
You can go back to Grand.
Down to Holmes. And that's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver.
How you did it, though?
That'll bring up second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise.
What y'all going out there?
Pass like that, but he needs a few more to get his guys down.
Why not?
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw, it's Mahomes.
What Grannon was up to.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45.
And when is we getting our son?
To throw is Mahomes. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. In position for the possible game winner, but they need to get up and spike it. They'll run it now. Out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a moment.
Good game, Kevin.
Yeah. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah, I want to cook it.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
We can go to the store in a second.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker. And we will get a timeout with 2
I don't know, man. I can't believe it, bro. I ain't.
The caption, I can't show you because her page, probably the girl was showing me on her page. The caption says,
everything right now resting on the right foot of Harrison Butker.
Good game.
Good game, bro.
Good game. Better still.
I'm about to leave, bro. I'm gonna have to get with y'all later. Good game, bro.